Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control a game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful defensive presence, always alert to any opposition threats and pretty adept at nipping them in the bud.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Suarez. And the weight gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. That's Mondi. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. Longley hoists it forward, and here's Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mondi. Still goalless at the moment. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. And he's there to cut it out. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Sané. Aguero has a hit! There it is! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
In with the challenge. It's a loose ball. Surely. He's got away with one there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Shoots! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already some...
He's gone for it! Back of the net! Back to within one! Interesting! He was urged to shoot, And he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Messi. Timely intervention. And here's Aguero. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Jordi Alba. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Suarez. And it's Roberto. Quick glance at goal. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Sané. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the shot! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Roberto. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Well, they could break here. Piqué cuts it out. Rakitic. And here's Messi, dashing forward at pace. Goes for goal! And in it goes! They are right back in business!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Aguero really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Longley. Rakitic drives it forward. And here's Griezmann. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Messi. Looking to get within range. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
It's a brilliant interception. And it's Griezmann. Has a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he's cut it out. Arthur. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Griezmann. Vidal. Stones does well there, alert. And it's played forward. Now Surely, shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And it's De Bruyne. Arthur goes looking. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Sané. Now it's Sterling. And here's a chance! It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
He could be in here, going for goal! He's going after it, and they've been caught out here. Now it's Luis Suarez, good ball, and the shot! They are rampant! And that is that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes, and astonishing turnaround. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Witsel is an interesting character. He won't back down from a challenge thanks to his combative nature, and he's happy to give it to the more capable attacking talent. He'll be looking to assert a physical authority on this game, so yeah, he can be a real force.
Okay, interesting. Tielemans, Witsel, and here's Mertens. Now it's Lukaku. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Hazard! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Lovren is there, and he can get that clear. Timely intervention. Fabinho. And it's Mane. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well, ball goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Alderweireld. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Oh, he's not going to get that. And that's going to be a goal kick. Belgium going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Tielemans. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. De Bruyne. Hazard. That's a good ball to find him. And it's played forward, and now they can launch a counter. Salah. And here's Roberto Firmino.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gomez. Out to the right, and here's Mohamed Salah. It's a loose ball. Alderweireld trying to get there. Fabinho. Milner. Witsel. And here's Mertens. And the shot! Jordan Henderson. And it's Firmino. Vermaelen. Tielemans. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hazard. Vermaelen. Hazard. De Bruyne. Fabinho. Milner plays it forward. Company. Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Firmino. And here's shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Witsel. So who can spark this game into life? And it's De Bruyne. And here's Hazard. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. Now it's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Could be a chance. Hits one! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Played out to the right. And there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Liverpool happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Firmino. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Mertens. Hazard. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Hazard. Turns and goes back. Oh, nice touch. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box. Oh, off the bar! It's being played forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Milner. And here's Henderson. Milner. Not offside that time. Vermaelen. Witsel goes looking. Gorgeous control there. And here's Hazard. Goes for goal!
Hazard really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Oh, good interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Lukaku. And here's Hazard. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Belgium showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And they've been caught out here. Has a goal! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Belgium are making a change now. 2 changes being made right now. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Hazard decides to play it back. Torgan Hazard. Breaks on here, and it's Mane. Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Firmino plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Tries a shot! Hazard, and here's Mertens.
Belgium are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Company gets it back. Fabinho. Mertens. Torgan Hazard. No way through there. Witsel. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoists it forward. Milner. And it's Firmino. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Witsel. Torgan Hazard drives it forward. Torgan Hazard. Mertens. And that is that. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. Shot goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
It's Lukaku! Throw in. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Martial. Pacino. Brozovic. Lukaku. Inter Milan. Get it back again. Pacino. Alexis Sanchez tries a shot! Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Same again, same outcome.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pogba. Brozovic. Pogba with a good steal, well played. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Sanchez. Maguire cuts it out. Matic. Martial, Pogba, Wan-Bissaka, good ball, it's found its target, shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes simply didn't do anything wrong, he was thwarted by brilliance.
Has gone out. Pacino drives it forward, and it's Lukaku. And here's Eriksen.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pogba. Pogba with header! It's bounced out! A real chance and a real let-off.
Martial simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Brozovic. And here's Lukaku. Oh, what a ball! Good take, and he's had a look. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, given away. And he's straight offside. Now it's Lukaku, well weighted, and he's surging through, hits one! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. De Gea gets it away. Lindelof did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, great! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Brozovic. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Eriksson. He's had that has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Martial. Pogba. And here's Rashford. Now it's Martial. And he's cut it out. Godin goes looking. Fred. Oh, he's found it, and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pogba. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Nobody's played up to them.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Godin. And it's Vecino. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Vecino. Eriksson. Eriksson! Pogba. Matic. Fred. And here's Martial. Surely he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Rashford did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Eriksson. Now it's Lukaku. And he's there to cut it out.
Manchester United have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Rashford, big chance! Sensi, forward it goes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Asamoah. Bruno Fernandes proves too strong there. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Sensi. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Eriksson finds himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Fred. And it's Eriksson. Oh, good interception. That'll be a throw. Eriksson. This could spell. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. gets it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. And it's Ericsson. Quick glance at goal. Pogba plays it forward. Pacino. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Ericsson is the guilty party there. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Wan-Bissaka has created one goal already. Pacino. Now it's Sanchez. Now it's Ericsson. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pacino, Trout has a pop! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
That's not going far.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lukaku, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Brozovic. Jones tries to get it forward quickly.
Inter are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
McTominay.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a goal! So close to drawing level.
Lukaku is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Wan-Bissaka. It'll be a throw-in. Lingard. Kwadwo Asamoah gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Alexis Sanchez. He's had a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Alexis Sanchez cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Fred. Matic. Maguire. And here's Rashford. And it's Martial. It's Rashford! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Sensi. Godin. And here's Alexis Sanchez. De Gea gets it up forward. So that's it. It is all over. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
Okay, interesting. That has put a stop to that. Now it's Ilicic. He's on Ilicic! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Luis Alberto, Immobile, goes for goal! De Roon. And here's Zapata. And here's Gomez. And here's Ilicic. Good ball. Tries a shot! They score! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Atalanta take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Played in with accuracy. Now it's Ilicic, and it's Gomez. Done very well to intervene. Luis Alberto, Immobile, it's Immobile! Really well taken goal. Lazio back on level terms.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Acerbi tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Gomez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's De Roon. Is there any support? He might not need it. Luis Alberto. Immobile goes looking. Immobile needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
De Roon. And here's Ilicic. Room for a shot. Lucas. A real chance to break. And he's onside. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Could be a chance here. Ilicic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Roon. And here's Zapata. Ilicic shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Zapata, and the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Too close for comfort. And it's Zapata. Gomez. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Luis Alberto. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! And yes, it's there!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure.
Immobile really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
This is quite a battle.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
De Roon gets it back. Now it's Zapata. No foul, says the referee. And here's Gomez. And it's De Roon. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Luis Alberto. Going for goal! Goal! Lazio! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Lazio take the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's come loose. Ilicic.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do. Atalanta have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
he's there to cut it out. Cataldi. Forward it goes. And this is Ilicic. Hoists it forward. Now it's Immobile. That'll be a throw-in. Parolo.
Lazio are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's a chance! They scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Atalanta are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Caldara.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Cataldi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Zapata. Parolo. Lucas. Good ball. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Lazio pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He's through the middle. What a ball this has turned out to be. Luis Alberto looks to thread it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Pasalic. Caldara. And here's Ilicic.
Josip Ilicic really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Ilicic. Luis Alberto. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Defender's on the back foot. He's pinged one through here. And oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns it. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That intervention was very necessary. It's gone a long way up and away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good ball. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And here's Ilicic. Jordan Lukaku battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Caldara. Zapata. Pasalic gets the better of his man. Drilled in low.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So, the first penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
And stepping up, the skipper. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I think the tension must have got to him because that went straight into the keeper's arms.
Ilicic is the second man to step up for his team. And the keeper's come up trumps.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Luis Alberto will take their second. That's a good penalty.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Atalanta looking to draw level. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. Coolly into the bottom corner. And he's put them 2 in front. Atalanta at the point of no return. It's there, and the fight goes on.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Barolo needs this to win it. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did. Atalanta have to score, or they have had it. And scores to keep them alive.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This one to win it. Off the post!
Oh, that's so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
Now it is unforgiving. Miss and it could be over. And he's found the corner.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lazio must score to keep their hopes alive. It's saved, and it's over. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is